Hi, my name's Bryony Pearce, and in this video we'll be unpacking narrative design and contrasting it against product positioning. The easiest way to unpack narrative design is to compare it to how most companies think about stories today. More and more, companies are developing a process for their messaging. They build stories based on well-researched product positioning built by product marketers. Much like good positioning, narrative design is a communication vehicle that helps these companies deliver their story to an audience, but outside of that, they couldn't be more different. Product positioning adds context and structure around your solution so buyers understand it quickly and can digest its value. Narrative design builds a new universe in their mind. Product positioning can help you win in an established market. Narrative design creates or reframes a new category where you're the only entrant. Product positioning clearly communicates value and tees sales up to close deals. Narrative design builds new markets where you may not even need salespeople to close the deals. Let's examine narrative design by contrasting it against product positioning. Product positioning and the massive cookie-cutter collection of templates you'll find to help generally focuses on the problem your customer has. It positions your company or your tools as the only way the buyer can solve their problem. It goes on and on about the value you'll receive, and it tells you about all the things you'll get back by using it, which is often time, always time. Narrative design starts with a change that has happened in the world and how that change has sculpted human behaviour. This change creates a new category or game, as Andy Raskin likes to say. Games come with choices, rules, and an environment. This is why narrative design is the right name. It's much more than just a messaging exercise. Product positioning is persuasive because it quickly pinpoints an area of pain that buyers have and exploits it. Narrative design builds a new reality or game in the mind of the buyer. This game comes with rules and serious stakes for not abiding by them. There are very clear winners and losers, wrong and right. HubSpot's original inbound marketing did this terrifically. They gave example after example of how people were beginning to block and ignore outbound, interruption-based marketing, and that if you didn't adapt to this change, you would lose. They also implied that it was sort of morally wrong. Why interrupt when you can attract? It's the right thing to do. Once product positioning establishes pain, it then presents a solution. Narrative design has already told you about the winners and losers of its new game, and next it introduces its product by empathizing with your struggle to become a winner. Product positioning is limited in how you can use it over time. You only have a few options to create that news that captures the attention of your audience. You can continue to make new, bigger claims, launch new products that ladder up to your positioning, or celebrate stories related to how your customers use your tools. Narrative design creates a club of people that you can constantly celebrate and who can be celebrating themselves. This can be done through events, individual stories, new tools, shows, co-marketing, partners, and so on. There is an evergreen narrative that serves as a vehicle for whatever you like at any given moment. You're constantly coming back and celebrating the club in new ways. This makes your messaging consistent and provides an easier way to make something minor into something really big and newsworthy. Product positioning and narrative design are not mutually exclusive. You design a narrative for your company and category. You build positioning for specific features and products. Ideally, you design your narrative once and tell the same story for years. Positioning can and should be done for each launch, then brought to life through the lens of your larger narrative. Think of each as separate tools for separate occasions. Hire excellent product marketers to build great positioning, launch products, and help with designing your narrative. But don't expect them to do it for you. Your marketing leader and CEO have to be the chief architects of narrative design. It's a business strategy used by all teams after all, not just a marketing narrative. It is, however, wise and some could say essential to make your product marketers part of the narrative design process. They'll be the ones bringing it to life and spreading the gospel. So it's critical that they are always evangelizing the narrative so the company and they don't lose sight of it. If you want your startup or enterprise company to succeed, great product positioning is table stakes. But if you want to invent a new category or launch a new startup or introduce a new product line, don't expect your product positioning template to get you there. You need to think deeper and more strategically about the world you want to create in the mind of your future community. Let us know if this was helpful in the comments below and visit our channel for more videos around everything product marketing.